All right. Huh. How did I not notice that these two pieces of music have like the same tempo? Very interesting. Moving some shit around. Okay. All right. We're continuing. That's right. We were at the Tomb of the Giants, and I was thinking about seeing Tomb of the Giants stuff. Hello, dog, my doggo. Okay. Also, I'm just remembering the music, even though it's blasting in my ears. It's very easy to just... It's Loop Hero music, so I guess it's very easy to just zone out to it a bit. Okay. Twinklies and green shards? Gross. Okay. Past you. Past you. Past you. And straight through you guys. Now I get past these guys. Sure. And with that, Divine Longsword should be good enough. Doing that helps reduce some of the damage. Neato. Who's not screamed at me yet. I am waiting for the skeletons to get over here first. Okay. Take a drink. And I was way too early on that. I didn't know you could break out of that without even taking damage. I will give him credit. That is like the one attack he can do that will threaten me no matter what. Take a drink. I really need to swap back to the lightning. Hmm. Fantastic damage. Oh, hey, I was able to actually avoid that one. I like that your sword has a hitbox. If this was any other Dark Souls game, that probably would have had the hitbox to hit me. Not because it makes sense for it to hit me, but because FromSoft decided the players just wanted things to be bullshit. Man, I'm playing through Dark Souls 3 to try to pick up some of the achievements I haven't gotten yet. And I'm trying, one of them is getting all the miracles, so I'm trying to do a faith build, and I'm just like, this is slow. Can I do it any faster? And then it's like, oh, you have to beat Dancer for like most of the really good faith weapons. And then it just turns out that a +4 Sellsword Twin Blades are just not good enough for that purpose. Okay. So that's 2 Lord Souls down. This is the part where I'm going to, because this part of the stream is gone, at least from the gameplay sense, better than I thought. I want to look up where I can get Red Titanite chunks in Dark Souls. Aside from Demon Ruins and Lost Izalith. Oh, I can trade the Pyromancy Flame for one. There are a couple in the Great Hollow. It's apparently a 10% chance from the Chaos Eaters, which I find a little dubious, but if they say so. This makes me worry for what the DLC is going to be like here. Okay, we're through the Tomb of the Giants, though. I think Anor Londo? Yeah. I believe that's correct. Still would have to fight Sif. Still have to fight Gwendolyn. Seath, of course. I think fire is technically the better element to use against enemies here. Or at least enemies in the archives, but I don't know, we'll find out. How narrow is this equip load? Like, if I equip that, that is indeed enough to make a difference. Okay. Also the boars. I hadn't considered the boars. Literally timed it to catch me out of the roll. I love an enemy attack that you can't really block, or you can't really dodge. It's great. Really makes me feel like people who made fun of people for blocking were actually assholes who didn't pay that close attention to the games. Oh, blocking did nothing. Once again, blocking does nothing against that. I love that my attack bounces off no matter what I do. I wonder if they just expected everyone to just be using pyromancy at this point. Or if they even thought about it. Okay. Don't remember if that's the warp point. It's not great. Okay, I kind of got the general idea there. This is Chaos +2 versus, you know... This is kind of Chaos +2 versus Lightning +5, so it's not going to be exactly 1-to-1. Okay. Well, oh, I haven't killed the Hydra yet, that's why. I was like, what the fuck? I can do this little dance all day, buddy. Okay. Let's go ahead and head up. You're who I'm waiting for. Ow. Also, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be able to just swing my sword like that. Ow. Alright, let's go after the crystal lizard, and then go ahead and get the Duke's archives working properly. Don't know why I went after the crystal lizard. It's not like it gets me anything, but... And this is why we saved a rare ring of sacrifice. I don't know that I like how quickly I got there. Oh, that is a very good, but very... Prism stone. I don't get it. Okay. I don't know. Oh, right. He's just running up there for some reason. At least the lightning damage, like, it can carry you through a lot of this game. I probably... Oh, that's right. Ow. Sakas, right? I think that's what they're called. They're freaky. Oh. Hello, Gastend. You're just in time to watch me get my ass kicked. Yeah, just what we're here for. Yep. Whole playthrough as a warrior without leveling up. I am... Now, as you can clearly see, I did reinforce my weapons, and I allowed myself to grab Lightning Divine, and it's okay. It's... One thing that was very unencouraging was the fight against Nito. Because I just didn't do that much damage to him. I was doing like 80 or something per hit, which is very not good. I don't remember him being that resistant to damage, which makes me worry what the DLC is going to be like. That said, these guys aren't so bad. Oh. Also, I'm rusty at Dark Souls 1. And probably should have reconsidered doing a challenge run of Dark Souls 1 before, as my first way back in. Okay. Also, I realized I spent way too much time on my setup. Like, before fighting gargoyles or Quelaag, I got a fire longsword +5. As well as a divine longsword +5. So I spent way too much time at the beginning, like, grinding out materials and such, in my opinion. Also very rare to have this many souls on like a new game cycle that's just a base new game cycle. Even on like a soul level 1 run, you could be like upgrading your pyromancy flame and such, and that would be a good soul sink, but I don't have anything like that in this one. And the slow Dark Souls ladder climb. Pardon me, I was scratching an itch. Let's see. Bang. Also, low-key, base endurance in Dark Souls, it's kind of gross. It's not very good with with most starting classes. Sigh. At least I have the key and I don't have to go through all of the Pasaka stuff again. At least I can just deal with the man serpents. Who are not running this way at the moment. Is there one up there? Nope. They just let me go? Cool. Yeah, I think when the music is playing, that's when they move. But without the music, they just... That's not good. One thing that is kind of nice is at least I have a 100% damage reduction shield. I think. The heater shield is that, yes. Yes. 100% physical damage reduction is... It's kind of nice. It was actually that easy the whole time. It's not a very good shield for this game. Dark Souls 1, I think, in the medium shields at least, Dark Souls 1 I think tends to have some of the best medium shields, but I might be completely out of my ass. I'm talking out of my ass though, because I'm not used to using shields as much in the other two games. And then Bloodborne actually outright has the joke shield. Well, that was close. But yeah, this is like the starting shield for the warrior class. Actually pretty decent fire damage reduction. Not great stability, so lots of stamina damage you take whenever you block with it. Repaired stuff. I picked up the repair box pretty early because didn't have this run. You don't have a lot of things to spend your souls on, so it was like an easy no-brainer. Like, oh, so like I've been just topping them off every so often. So I haven't had anything like break on me. Things also don't tend to break on you in this game like they do in Scholar of the First Sin, for example. Which, to be fair, in Scholar of the First Sin, the whole reason you get things breaking on you in that game is because they increased the frame rate, but they forgot to not tie weapon durability to the frame rate when they did that. So I will in a moment, Nightbot. Technically it's T, but it's there we go. Man, parrying is so much easier in this game than any of the other ones. But boy, does it also feel good to parry without being locked on. There we are. Parry makes something in my brain in this game. What? I do not understand what you mean. Like something about parrying just doesn't work for you in this game? Or... because it's by far the easiest game to parry in. Maybe Bloodborne is easier on some occasions. Also, no, the opposite? Okay. Crap. I was about to say, please slide down the ladder. They literally just put that guy there to headshot you and kill you. Yeah, as far as like enemies in Dark Souls 2. I think Pursuer is the only one I can consistently parry. And then... Oh, no worries. No worries, you're... I don't know what your home language is, but I'm guessing you're more fluent in it than... Or you're more fluent in English than I am in that language, so... It's fine. Keep in mind, I am American. Like, our standards are not particularly high. Makes me wonder if perhaps I would be better off using... Oh, two-handed. Got it. Certified Dark Souls 3 moment right there. Or, I'm sorry, Dark Souls 3? Dark Souls 2. I guess kind of also Dark Souls 3. Counter damage. I'm just gonna get this one thing and then probably go and try to fully upgrade my Chaos Longsword. Oof. Indeed. And then if, while trying to get the Titanite for my Chaos Longsword, I end up getting what I need for, or I end up losing all these souls, then I might as well also go make a suicide run for the large Divine Ember or something. That is less damage, but it's not, like, a huge amount less. Yeah, it's actually a pretty decent amount less. Yeah, that's significant. It was like half as much damage. I'm so scared. There we are.
I don't know. It wasn't. I must. Oh, you would. Yes, Yes, I tell him that Ziegler and again.
I was spamming the button too quickly. I meant to say yes, I have seen him. Alright, let's just go grab these crystal lizards. I'm not interested in thinking about the quests in Dark Souls. It's a good question. The completionist in me hates them. Because it inevitably means you're going to end up missing something and having to play through the entire game again if you want to do an NPC's questline correctly. The part of me that likes games as experiences feels like it is, while it's not the most player-friendly thing, it does make a lot of sense to have them work the way they do. Okay. Alright, I got one. But like, you know, have you even played Dark Souls if you haven't experienced the fucking shock of the Lautrec betrayal? Is it worth it to kill Seath now? I guess I might as well since I'm here. Time to have a bunch of clams in my Seath the Scaleless fight. Whoop. Also, I'm not going for the, yeah, that's the kind of not great damage I was talking about. Like, this is much better against Seath than, whatever I was pulling up against. Nito, but... Whoa, what the fuck? Eh. I've played this game a lot. Okay. Sure. I mean, Seath is also... If you have a stronger weapon than I do, he's not a hard boss, I would say. Like, at all. He's beefy. That's for sure. But, like, he's super slow. He can do that to you, though. That, he keeps catching me with that. I don't want to think about what it would be like to get hit by that, claw swipe of his there. I feel like hitting him here is doing more damage. The clam corpse is in the way. And done. Okay. Thank you, thank you. That's so many fucking souls. Let's see. Let's go... to... let's see. Firelink Shrine. There she is.
Oh, River's managing. I haven't found my... way he caused you. Really?
Okay. And then I think Lost Izalith is my next area to go. Which has the Daughter of Chaos Bonfire as the closest one. Blah. Which means running through the flames. Or running through the lava. Go ahead and just rest there just to get that out of the way. And I might as well take these off because I'm gonna be changing the orange shard ring, and I'd like to continue with my light equip load. Yeah, let's go this way. I haven't even been up to the elevator yet. Let's see. Just gonna ignore him. And since this is not influencing how fast I move anyway right now. I had a lot of... Four Kings will be a pain. Yes. Yes, they will. I'm probably gonna end up doing Four Kings after the DLC. So, like, in comparison, they probably won't be so bad, but... I am definitely... Okay, I have enough humanity to make the Chaos Sword... The Chaos Longsword do more damage than a Fire Longsword would, but... I'm glad so much of my stream are like these cool and dark, so much like my overlay is like cool colors, because this area is a lot on the eyes. Also, I don't think I've been to the Painted World yet. Which, I mean, that's not going to be hard, but... if you want to know what was a real struggle, Ornstein and Smough. Holy shit. Just, I was catching all the bad patterns with them. The duel? Oh. Yeah, I got it. Killed Stray Demon and everything. That's how that's where I got the Titanite slab to make this a +5 lightning longsword. And here we are. I'm very curious. Just 55 levels worth of souls, no big deal. It's a little ridiculous. But it tracks. This is about the level I would be in or that's about the level I would be in a normal playthrough. I don't tend to... I have lost large amounts of souls in this playthrough, but... Alright, let's see if we can do this without getting caught here. There we are. This is not good. That's kind of bullshit. That might be some of the biggest bullshit I've ever seen in this fucking game. That's not true. I was fighting Ornstein and Smough and they were... big number of souls better than level. Well, right now I have neither. So I'll see if I can fix that. But yeah, that was not fun. The chosen undead fucking caught on a route that he could have easily stepped over, but no, it was like a big fucking wall. I would probably file that one under a death that's probably not fair. But no, Ornstein and Smough, they kept alternating their attacks in such a way that, like, I couldn't avoid them. Like, I was either taking damage from one of their attacks or the other. And the act of dodging the first hit would put me in position to get killed by the next one. Oh, hey. That's part of why we're here, so... Or that's part of the hope of being here is that, so... I forgot the Sigmar's in the swamp. God damn it. Okay, well... It's okay, we can work around that. Probably also the Daughter of Chaos bonfire, right? Only this time I'm working my way out towards the swamp. And now we go for a long walk. A very long walk. I always forget about this segment of Sigmar's questline. I mean, I've really only completed it a couple of times, but... the part where he's in the swamp and asks for moss clumps is just... Sure, we'll go off to the right side. It's gonna be a little bit of a problem for me, I think, but... Hi, swamp. It's fine. Just get used to the sound of the sizzling. You'll be fine. At least with the lightning... At least with the lightning, those things aren't a problem. But yeah, I just farmed the leeches in the swamp here for green titanite shards at the beginning, and you can, it's, when they drop them, they drop 5 at a time, so it's not like you're grinding for a long time. And there he is. Alright, is anything aggroing towards me? Yes. My defenses are not actually that much higher than at the beginning of the game.
Excuse me, I was so absorbed in. You see,
I don't know if
by my but can
I don't know that I've ever been in position to just
well,
fall asleep standing up.
the point, like,
And now I use the homeward bone, and that should take me back into Lost Izalith. There we go. I almost walked into lava with the wrong ring equipped. I kind of wish they'd had the guts to make it so that you're just immune to the lava with that on. But no, it has to be a slow damage over time as opposed to fast damage over time. What the fuck is the camera doing? Hold on. Is that my controller? Or is like... Oh, I know what's happening. It's kind of adorable. My dog was laying down on my mouse, on the wire to my mouse, which was pulling my mouse, having it take over the camera. Low-key, that was really cute. Boo. Here, I'll show Doggo in just a moment, as soon as we get to this over here and get past all this nonsense. I should spend some of these souls on lots of homeward bones. There he is.
oh, that wait. That will take. I feel like I could. I feel like I.
And then there's one more down there, I think. Oh no, there are a couple in this. There are a few in this area. So let's take a drink. Go ahead and kill this one. Because I came here and killed them earlier. Which I know gets you the stone speckled ring instead of the best ending to his quest line. That gets you the titanite slab, but... So it's either up this one or the other one. There's another one. Was the other one. There it is. And also you can walk over all, even some of the really tall roots over here. Fucking bullshit, man. Okay, the staircase and all that is over on this side. Are you gonna come down here towards me, or are you gonna stay up there? Guess he's staying up there, because he knows it's an advantageous position. Oh, I have to go down and around, don't I? Wait, can I just... Yeah, I can just do that. Okay. Not so bad. Okay, well... Will Domhole of Xena be here at Firelink? I don't intend to ever go back to... I don't intend to go back to Izalith unless I absolutely have to. So... It's such a comedy of errors. Okay, he does move out here. Even if you never talk to him. Sure. Well, that's disappointing.
Thank you.
So then, does the Pardoner sell Homer Bones? Okay. I don't know off the top of my head. Let's see, I've gotten... Have I gotten all the Black Knights? Yes, I have gotten all the Black Knights that are not in the final area of the game. Past all this stuff. Why didn't I just warp to Undead Parish? Also, I was trying to go to the Pardoner, so I also double question, like, why did I start running towards Andre? I don't think Andre sells Homeward Bones. I think the Pardoner does, though. Gotta admire the dedication. Alright, here. Maeve? Come here. Come here. Maeve, come here. I'll put you back in your bed as soon as we're done here. Ooh. Whoa. This is the doggo. This is my Maeve. He's sleepy. back in her bed. I imposed on her. I might as well be kind about it. She's a sweet pup. A very sweet pup. And she is currently at my feet. All right. Sure. Okay, he doesn't sell an unlimited quantity of those. I was curious. I don't really feel like buying either of those. Oh, I'm sorry. That's my fault. That's completely my fault. So, came to this guy. I bought... Hang on. Bought all those Homer Bones. And then bought all of his Rings of Sacrifice. And he sells a lot of them. And let's see. I need 3 more. Okay. Let's see. Where am I going next? I think I'm going to... Ash Lake, probably? I mean, if I want to continue with the game, I would go to Undead Parish, and then I need to go and kill the Hydra. But let's go... Let's go towards Ash Lake first. Or, yes, towards Ash Lake, which would be... What would the fastest way to that be? Probably Daughter of Chaos again. My other thought was to just go from Firelink Shrine, but that doesn't seem like it would be faster. But it's actually it's probably pretty comparable. Also, I can trade in my Pyromancy Flame. Do I have a Pyromancy Flame? I can get a Pyromancy Flame from Laurentius to get a red Titanite chunk. So I only need the 1 chunk. Or I only need 2 chunks from the Great Hollow. And I believe there are 2 on corpses in there. I'll also have to talk to Laurentius, so... And off we go. Seems less than ideal. These fucking mosquitoes. Fuck. Fine. I'm surprised how much damage that's doing, like, compared to just typical... like, a two-handing it versus a backstab feels like that I'm just overestimating how much health they actually had left there. Could probably also go and buy up 99 purple moss clumps or something. I gotta give kudos to them for having the guts to do the double fake wall there. I'm cutting this a little close. Okay. Let me think about the rest of the area here. Actually, I think I want that. Just to increase the chances of getting good stuff from the crystal lizards. Not quite what I was after. Yep. Agreed. Very much so. I forgot to give you Titanite chunks in here. I need to remember to implement this next time I, Oh, Next time I'm going through the game and I need chunks early, I should remember that there's one in here. That's the Chloranthy ring. Okay, that was just the corpse of the lizard I killed earlier. There's one of the chunks I'm after. There's another lizard down there. Motherfucker. Okay. Just save and quit and the crystal lizard comes back. In DS1 at least. Also the case in DS2. Boo. I don't remember if that's a red Titanite chunk or just a regular chunk or some other item. Same with that. Let's take a drink here. Oh, this is gonna suck. Man, Dark Souls 1 has such small amounts of fall damage compared to the others. Like Dark Souls 2, you could fall half that height and need the cat ring to survive. Dark Souls 3 is about the same as Dark Souls 2 on that front. I feel like also Dark Souls 1 might be a bit inconsistent about how its fall damage works. Well, that's annoying. Now, what's my way back up? I know there is a way back up. Just don't remember what it is, because you are able to make your way all the way back out of the Great Hollow. From Ash Lake. I just don't remember. I think this is supposed to be a ladder around. I mean, I could also just, there it is. No wonder I had so much trouble seeing this thing. It basically blends into everything else. So there's still a bunch of crystal lizards. Still a couple corpses I haven't checked. I've never played Metal Gear Solid 3. I just know the meme. That's clearly a dead lizard. Why am I unable to... This game is a little busted sometimes. That was weird. Trying to keep an eye open for that. That is way too far and I would die if I tried that. But if I go here, it was it's probably the scariest jump in DS1. Like, if someone was like, this is the scariest thing you can do in DS1, I'd be like, yep. Are you fucking serious right now? I think I'm just gonna go back to the top. At least this way I can possibly jump in to get the Chloranthy ring. Not that I'm ever going to use it, mind you, but... Another Eye of Death? Look at me getting all lucky in here. Now, somewhere around here, I'm pretty sure there's a tunnel. And at the end of this tunnel are a bunch of crystal lizards. I do not remember for the life of me what the proper instance to that tunnel is. Let me go back down here just to see if it's... It's Basilisk's hitching a ride on my foot. Nope. Well, this is just the place with the really hard jump from earlier. I guess we're back where we kind of started at this point. That's right. So it's going to be onto here, then here, then here. All right, let's not... Favorite ring? I mean... I like Dark Souls 1's red tearstone ring quite a bit, honestly. It's hard to go wrong with with the most OP version of the ring. 50% damage boost is ridiculous, and it enables a lot of things. I have a fond memory of doing a sorcery only run and intentionally using the spikes from Seath's breath attacks to lower my health to activate the red tearstone ring and actually be able to beat him with just the sorceries. That's probably my favorite one. What was it, Darkwood Grain Ring or Eastwood Grain Ring? The one that makes you do the flips. That one's pretty good. I have like a range of favorites. Ring of Favor and Protection is like... I have a hard time not feeling like it's deserving of being a favorite. Is like, even if it is kind of a boring thing that everyone uses it for a reason, you know? It's just that good. Yeah, they're deadass like 2 or 3 Titanite chunks in here. I should probably consider that. When routing out playthroughs. It's certainly easier to pick up some Titanite chunks in here than it is to go to freaking New Londo ruins and attempt that. And I see no reason to go to the Dragon Covenant bonfire. Hydra's not really a boss either, so... Okay, confirmation that I have, in fact... not succeeded at Sigmayr's questline. Okay, so we go to Firelink Shrine, talk to Laurentius, get the Pyromancy Flame, go to the Undead Asylum, trade that in for a Titanite chunk, use that to ascend the Chaos Longsword, and then we're happy.
Oh yeah, I think you have a knack for it. I'll be pleased to help. Yeah, what? I'm sure here. A flame. Right, let's go. Goodbye then. Big no.
Okay. Yeah, all that nonsense, and I can't even work back to that bonfire that I got to. They really should have just made all the bonfires warpable. Where am I headed to? I wanted to... Undead Asylum. Got it. Okay. back we go. There we are. Didn't want them bothering me while I handled this. Okay. This is absolutely not the way you should ever get your last Titanite chunk, by the way.
Give me.
Firelink, I think this is still overall my favorite in terms of the level design of the general world. Dark Souls 3 is like, it's linear, but within the linearity you still have some interesting things and twisting and weaving going on. Dark Souls 2 is confused. My favorite is still like when you kick down the tree right next to that bonfire in I think it's Huntsman's Copse. And it's like, it's so close to like making perfect sense and then it just doesn't. Okay, that's fully upgraded. Just need 2 more chunks for the heater shield. I can get that from the DLC. I think we head to Undead Parish and go to take on the Hydra next. Remember to rest. Okay. Let's see, have anything that I would want to buy? Nope.
I'll be seeing you.
Probably want that for the Hydra. In the area around the Hydra. I'm sticking with the lightning longsword for now because we'll be in water, and man, these guys are confusing. And now we head this way. Already gotten the Black Knight down there. Didn't grab the grass crest shield because it's forbidden by the challenge, unfortunately. It's like, oh, what if I sub out the shield for one? Well, at that point, why not just sub out the armor? And oh, while we're at that, maybe I could use a different weapon in the same class, and you know, before you know it, you've gone and changed the whole thing. I feel like I'm already kind of pushing it by just letting myself take off bits of armor for rolling speed. Because I feel like that's going to lead inevitably to me just being naked while a knight. Blue chunk? It's kind of wild that they let you farm blue titanite chunks here. Or at least they do in principle. How nice. Yeah, I think the Knight's the only class that starts like with the heavy roll if you just keep on all their equipment. So it's like all right, I should drink. Man, this is why I hate the Hydra. Okay. One more head down. Alright, that was just me failing outright. I have had the Hydra. It's very rare to see it happen, but I have had him from up close do his projectile, which has then knocked me into the water over the edge there and killed me. Cool. Oh good, he's dead. That was so weird. You could probably get killed from something like that happening. I don't like the way the water reflections obscure the edge there. Like, at what point, if I continued going this way, would I actually reach the edge and just fall into the hole in the middle? I don't know. Thank you. But now I go over this way. I'm gonna have to go back to the Duke's archives if I want to, if I want the, DLC access. Okay. Now we use this. Now we need to go to the Duke's archives. I think this puts you at the first Duke's archives fire? No, it does not. Okay. And then for this bit, we might as well put on Havel's ring and have all my other stuff on. Ow. Hmm. Okay, I just need to work my way down. Alright, one headache. Oh, I'm gonna have to fight a crystal golem here. I probably should not have this much nonsense going on around me. There's a decent chance I die here. They're breaking everything. Sometimes it's all about that camera control. Okay. I believe we've taken care of most of the enemies that aggroed on me. That's why I went around killing so many of them. It would probably be safer for me to go in from Anne Orlando. I'll give this one more go. I'm not worried about those souls, so... I think from here I can just run for it. I heard the sound of the enemy being dead, and I was like, what the fuck? Is that too far? Nope. He's not dropped anything. Alright, let's go like so. Zigzag a bit. He's like, I'm too far away from where I'm supposed to be. I can't be here, and it didn't go well for him. Okay. Now we deal with these guys. Backstabbing, so many things in this game's combat I understand are kind of busted. It's way too easy to do, to just backstab enemies to death. It's a little too easy to parry a lot of the time. When you have the gank boss fights, it's not like the AI for the for like Ornstein and Small actually stagger their attack, or actually like stagger their aggro. For the most part, they will just straight up keep attacking you. Sometimes they're quite good at doing it in such a way that you will not avoid damage. Okay. Let's get out of here. I don't know why I'm using that when I could just walk, but I guess when you have money like this and 90 plus Homer bones, less likely to care. Undead Parish again. And I guess let's head to the DLC. I believe I want to check, I guess, if I want to be using Chaos or Lightning. I think Lightning, even though the Sanctuary Guardian shoots lightning, I think it takes lightning damage just fine. Hi, Andre. Bye, Andre. And let's just save some time here. I can definitely tell, compared to how the shield started, that the stability bump from upgrading it has made an impact. However, it's still not a particularly good shield. 100% physical block medium shields in Dark Souls 1 are a dime a dozen. Hang on. Ugh. My wedding ring was constricting my ring finger. And the problem isn't that my fingers are... it's not that my fingers are too big for my ring, it's that they swell sometimes. So... Alright. Man, I wish the rusted iron ring was an item in future games. Bugs me that it's not. Okay. Into the DLC. All right, here we go. Oh, fun. Okay. So we got our answer there, I feel like. 63 is very not good. That's better. Please do that attack again. I want to cut your tail off. I would like to cut your tail off for no particular reason, I just want to. Holy fuck. I forgot what happens when you don't dodge that, his gust of wind. I just want to cut your tail off, then I'll get more aggressive. I promise. Man, his damage is ridiculous. His damage is... It's probably more like his damage is decent and mine is very not. Like, this is not meant to be a base level fight. Alright, come on. Do that attack again. Yes! Wasn't about to get caught with no stamina. He hasn't done his flurry of lightning blasts in a while. I have not seen him do... I don't think I've ever seen him do that attack. So my second button press came out as a dodge when I wanted it to be running. I wanted to dodge and then sprint, but it read it as two dodges. I keep missing. Fuck. I can't believe I'm alive. Have you done that attack enough? Okay. What are you doing now? Okay. We're good. Fucking cute rolls. Okay, it's just safe in general to punish the charge attack. Okay. Artorias is gonna be fucking miserable. Holy shit. Now what are you up to? You need to remember that that's just safe to punish. Okay. That was painful. 'Twas not what I would call good. I have 5 twin humanities. Let's go ahead and use 3 of those. Just kind of raises the attack rating of my Chaos Longsword. Okay. We've got 1 fire.
I would print snatch, and so I must ask. Thank you.
Let's see.
May the flame.
Okay. From here, we can just run to the end. What I'm thinking I'm probably going to end up doing here is when I get to... Before fighting Artorias, what I'm probably going to end up doing is going ahead and trying to get the large Divine Ember, which is probably going to be a suicide run, but I have tons of Rings of Sacrifice that I can make that run with. I feel silly. I'm forgetting where the bridge is. I gotta go way over this way. There it is. Hi, Calamite. Bye, Calamite. You can just run under him, but it's been a while since I've taken that moment to appreciate that he looks at you and then flies off. Okay. Regular Twinklies. Ooh, that was good. Okay. And now we run. Ah, almost fell off. Bye. And there's the door. Okay. Let's see if we can spin some of these souls here.
Yeah, we are back.
Let's see. Why not? Why not? Why not? Cool. I just emptied my soul supply.
So long.
Now, the only thing I need to worry about is my humanity supply. And with this, the short way to Artorias is unlocked. Let's go get that divine ember. We're going to the catacombs. And now I have to try to find the divine ember. Oh no, we're going to, I'm sorry, Tomb of the Giants, that's what we're going to. So now from here, we're going to try to find in the dark the location of the large divine ember. I'm like scared to just blindly roll into anything because I'm like, what if the edge is right there? Even though this is like the one spot where the edge was actually pretty clearly visible. Wait, do I need to go? I think I have to do this. Oh boy.
You'll know. Thankfully, they were once home, heaven. You thankfully they.
And now I fight these two without being able to see them. How many uses of that do you have? Get out! I was stun locked. It's okay, I've got a bunch of those. Ugh. Gross though.
Oh, well, I did you right. These, you know what I mean. You and me, oh, Brick died but
So here's the wall. Okay. It's one down. Okay.
I'm so thank
I mean, they're dead, so. Tomb of the Giants without a light is not particularly pleasant. Okay. Ow. Waiting for the sound. There it is. This might hit me. Nope. Well, this is sufficiently scary. Let's see. So there's this. I hope I don't end up having to resort to the skull lantern here to find the ember. So this is starting to feel a bit like I might have to. Oh, of course they dropped the Murakumo for me. I might cave here. Yeah, I'm sorry. I do not. I am tired of this nonsense. I'm tired of making my way around in the dark. It's not entertaining. It's not fun. It's not hard. It's literally just I'm faffing about and not having a solid idea of where I should be going. Okay. Okay. See, that's going to be much easier to find now. And there's plenty more where that came from. Like, I'm sorry, it's just not fun to go around in the dark like this. It's just tedious, and like, I don't have a solid enough map of what this place looks like without a light. At least not in my head. Okay, we're good. And here's one question I don't know the answer to. How many white Titanite chunks do I have? 7. So I need 2 more. Do I have the white slab? Nope. So I might just run through then. And... that's not the right way. Is this just reversing direction? No, I just found the effigy shield. God damn it. Okay. I've already killed Nito. So, and I did it without pulling out a skull lantern. Here we are. This is what I was after. Let's head along further. That's just the silver serpent ring. There is an item over this way. I don't remember. It's either a consumable soul or... okay. I knew it would be a soul or a chunk. Looks like the answer was soul. Now I need to survive the room filled with pinwheels. That just doesn't sound like it's going to be fun. Here we go. Also get past these. Was lightning better? Okay. Did he drop anything? Nope. Okay. So now we just go around and try to find... Oh, there's one of two. Now we're trying to locate the Titanite slab, which I'm pretty sure is in this room. And if we can find another Titanite chunk, that'd be great, but I don't know if there is one to find. Great. Here we go, this is where the slab is. That seems like a lot of souls for such small things. Okay, I think that's it for items I can get out of this area, though. And, like, there's more if I go... like, back the other way, so to speak. Go back to the Tomb of the Giants warp bonfire. So let's actually do that. Tomb of the Giants warp bonfire. Let's start with the item that was in the death room, as we will call it. Oh, there's also, I think if I go back through this way, like back down to where the clerics were. I think it's just a consumable soul that's like up this way. Ah. No, it is not. I can fully upgrade a divine weapon now. Cool. So now we go to the Undead Parish. We give the large divine ember to Andre. We fully upgrade our divine longsword to +10. Then we go back to the DLC and start bashing our head against Tartorius.
I've only the embers. Perhaps you could light it up.
Very good. Ooh.
Don't get yourself.
Now I just need a slab for my shield, which we'll be getting. Now we want to go to Lucille. Was it Sanctuary? Lucille Sanctuary or Sanctuary Guardian? Or Sanctuary Garden, rather. No, Lucille Sanctuary is where we wanted to go. Alright. We'll start with the Chaos Longsword. And then we'll see how it goes from there. Um, rude. At least in front of Artorias' boss door, I can just pop a humanity to top off. And I'll remember to send this thing back up, because I'm very doubtful Artorias is going to be a first try victory here. Especially given how little damage we did to Sanctuary Guardian. Alright, Artorias take one, let's go. I'll even let the Artorias boss intro play here. Absolutely feral. What? Haven't hit him at all yet. Very good. That was I didn't do he just flawless victoried me. Awesome. Now, in fairness, I should have known better than to dodge straight into his stab. That's like a Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring kind of move that you would definitely make. But definitely not a good Dark Souls 1 move to make. And him catching me in whatever the fuck that was with his somersaults overhead attack, that was just bullshit. Like, I was literally mid-dodge, and it didn't even slam me flat, so... Send that back up. Can I do, like... Cool. Okay. So if I take off my gauntlets, I can equip both longswords, so it'll make it... easier to check the damage between the two of them. So 56 on that, which is very not good. 54 on that, which is just as not good. $35, which is even worse than all of them. Alright, this is gonna suck dick. Yeah, 77 is a lot better. Back up. I need you to do something so that I can heal, because I do not feel safe with this amount of HP. Okay, I can knock him out of that at least. My recovery was too slow. I dodged too soon. Man, this is not good. Mega not good. I feel like if I had an RTSR set up, I would be doing like the amount of damage I would want to normally be doing against him. So I think at this point the issue is less about I think with the way infusions work in Dark Souls 1, I guess just giving a weapon like a longsword, which is actually a pretty decent scaling weapon, an infusion, like it makes sense for with my stats as low as they are, but it's definitely not the best way to go for this. That's fine. I guess that's also an option. Miss. Maybe the Leo ring's actually low-key the way here. In Dark Souls 2 or 3, that attack would catch you, even if you roll to the side. Ow. Okay. Ow. It's the one attack of his that I have a lot of trouble dodging. Holy shit. I'm surprised he hasn't done the repeated flips yet. If I had dodged backwards instead of to the side, that would have been fine. And I was honestly barely in his range to get caught by that. Oh, man. All right. I think... I think this is what we're going with. Because my dodge attack is a thrust. Hopefully, we can put the Leo ring to some good use for once. Probably the ring I skip the most, and if only because Super Smough is much easier to beat. I mean, if we go through like my key items, I've got Nito, Bed of Chaos, Seath the Scaleless. I still have to do 4 Kings. And of course Sif before them. Alright, where are my souls here? Over there. Sweet. Great. It's really nice when he opens with that. Ow. Alright, come on, I need you to do something super safe for me to punish. 202. That's perfectly reasonable to try to hit with. One hit? Nope. What are you doing? Now what? I did not mean to dodge like that. I meant I was trying to run forward to sprint. Okay. And back away. Okay, I am focusing so hard here. Okay, we're so close. What's next? I'm so scared. I put on the red Tearstone Ring as like an impulse, like, sure, let's try this. And I've locked the fuck in for most of this fight since then. At least when it comes to picking my moments. Holy shit. Fuck. That was a lot. I need a rest after that one. Holy fuck. $135, $165. Those are definitely the lowest numbers of anything I have right now. It's like just hitting 300 AR versus both of these being 400 or higher. No wonder it was the weakest one. You never know when that divine trait or the magic damage will be handy, but so far it's been like not very often. I think there's been like one or two enemies that I've been surprised are actually more vulnerable to divine damage than I thought. But oh, that's right. Well, I ain't walking all the way back. Let's use that bottomless box we got. Maybe help make the menus a little easier to work through. Don't need any more of those. Really don't need those. I forgot that I bought 99 green blossoms. What about rings? Definitely putting that one away, and that one, that one. Blue Tearstone Ring actually did save my life at one point in the first stream of this. I think I need to hold on to the... Was it the Dark Moon Seance ring? I think I need to hang on to that one. There we go. That cleared things up quite a bit. Alright, let's continue. How do I do against these guys? 3 hits. Not encouraging. Just go ahead and use it to get it out of my inventory already. I shouldn't be buying items to begin with here right now. Okay. If I'm two-handing, it's good. kind of remarkable how much extra damage I do from two-handing. So I've already used the skull lantern to go and grab... Yeah. I've already used the skull lantern earlier, using it for a little bit of light to grab this, to call up my crux. I might forget about using it in Manus for the first time or two. It's that one. Oh, good. Kills him with the running attack. Oh. Was not expecting them to just straight up die from the running attack like that. That's rubbish. I remember this game's tricks sometimes. They're crazy. Huh. Never noticed the detail that he's laughing at the mimic before. It's very interesting that I never noticed that detail. Fuck your hyper armor. Let's see. Yeah, this is all I need to... Just trying to get outside, open up the shortcut. Honestly, this DLC's level design to get around, it's really good. All right, it's one down. Wow. So, lost my guard from the shield getting knocked away. And then... Wow. Go ahead and let that back up. If ever I was expecting a time to die before getting my souls back, it's probably here. Yep. Pretty much the same way I died the first time, too. Alright, fine. We'll try to run past them, since that's all we need to do. I was trying to do some middle ground between just running past everything and, like, actually making it through, but I guess that's not what the game wants me to do today. Okay. Fuck. 3 times in a row. Yikes. Honestly, Manus is going to be tough. Getting to Manus, like, the hardest part of the DLC sometimes is literally this section where you're going from that bonfire to the first one in the abyss. I had pressed the button to dodge, but Madka's bad. It's okay. I'll get there eventually. Okay. You guys I can handle one or two at a time. Oh, that's right. I was messing around too much. How's the lightning longsword doing these guys since I've lost the humanity for the chaos longsword here? It's about as good. I think my big takeaway from here also is that next time, for the next playthrough that I do, I should do a fire plus 10 instead of a chaos plus 5. Because, like, the extra damage is nice, but if that's only going to apply if you have the H. It's only going to apply if you have the skill to not die and lose your humanity. Okay, I believe. What the fuck? Nope. No. Dead. And it drops like chainmail or something like that. Really odd enemy to not respawn. Splat. Go ahead and repair everything. Bum bum ba da dum bum. Alright, Chasm of the Abyss. No, fuck off. I don't care about you. I wanna just run away. Okay. Let's go free the doggo. Did I run too far? No, I did not. Hey, one of them dropped to humanity, so I feel empowered to just pop one. Okay. Very good. Sad cutscene unlocked. Okay. Okay. With all these humanities popped. Still keeping the lightning longsword out, but boy, his mana's gonna suck. Okay. I'm gonna be low-key tempted to cheese Manus whenever I play with the, if there's a class that starts with a bow. Okay. Didn't even remember if I was two-handing or not. That's about what we can expect from Manus. Just ever more, I guess you could say, fancy and convoluted versions of that. I need to decide how I'm gonna, like for you, do I just wait for the sound and then... I think I'm gonna have to kindle. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to kindle the fire for the Manus fight. So we will put that on. Take these off. Make sure I have the shield on. Take those. Wow. Oh, joy. How big was his health pool again? He keeps using the flurry. Damn it. Now what? Great. He two shots me. Oh, this is gonna suck a lot. It's one of those things, like, I go back and think about it, it's like, at least the Soul Level 1 run had Pyromancy. And I'm going to take a wild guess that the Divine Longsword is not going to do any more damage. Even though if there should be any enemy in this game that should take more damage from a Divine Weapon, it should be Nito, but besides Nito, definitely should be Manus. Okay. And it's always the question, skip the sorcerer or don't skip the sorcerer. If you don't skip the sorcerer, although I will say, with 20 Estus Flasks, skipping the sorcerer does seem a little more doable. Okay. That's what we're after. Alright, what are you doing now? Catching me. So 61 versus... Ow. Christ's sake. This is very... I'm saying this is gonna be the least fun thing that happens in this run. I would rather... I'm sure my damage against Calamite is also going to suck, but I'm going to enjoy the fight against Calamite more. I was just thinking about the fire bombs that I have. See, sometimes the sorcerer just doesn't do shit. Okay. I try to dodge into that. 37. Awesome. Does even less. Great. All right. I'm dead. Okay. Anything other than just straightforward lightning sword stuff is a waste of time. It looks like it's going to be another case of I just have to lock in. Okay. All right, Manus. Let's do this. Wow, that was way early. Okay. I need you to do a move that I know has a longer recovery. That'll do. You landed on me. It's very not cool. Hmm. 1, 2. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be such a long ass ordeal. There's not really much else I can do either. I could upgrade my armor more. Then maybe maybe it's a 3-hit against me rather than a 2-hit. Oh man. One thing that's also getting me is like every single individual one of his attacks I do know how to dodge and the roughly correct timings to dodge. Okay. And that'll do. At a certain point, I'm gonna have to consider, like, am I just gonna have to go for RTSR strats and force myself to do this no-hit? Maybe I can hold focus long enough to do something like that better than I can hold focus for this fight as it is. What is he doing? Giving me time to heal. But not time for 2 hits. Alright, what are you doing now? Every time he does it, I'm expecting to follow up with his, fucking thing. Okay. I was not expecting the double sweep like that. I was expecting it that time. That hitbox sucks. Oh boy. Feel my fingers slipping on my control stick here. Mm-hmm. Oh, another white titanite slab. Probably could have saved myself some time there earlier then. I will say, considering that the difference in AR, I feel like a divine weapon doesn't do that terribly against Nito compared to other other weapons with magic or with elemental properties. Damn it. Oh, come on. I've never seen the flurry do that much damage. Or maybe it has always done that kind of damage and I just never noticed because I don't tend to fight at base vitality. Who is to say? I got, I think, 2 more attempts in me tonight. Before I just gotta probably call it and say, alright, it's enough for this evening. There we are. Yeah, I think ignoring the sorcerer is probably for the best. I don't see myself using up all 18 of these flasks. Honestly, even if I had only kindled it up to have 10 or 15, it probably would still be more than enough. Bull crap. Okay. Let's do the same thing I was doing before. So when I poke him with a counter, when I poke him after he whiffs with that move, it'll do a little extra damage. Of course, if there were any starting classes that started with spears, I'd be much more eager to try the Leo ring in that sort of scenario, but oh, wonderful. Alright, if my next death to Manus is short, I think I have to call it, because I'm more tilt than it's more tilted than locked in for sure right now. In fact, I'm gonna make a little executive decision here. Because one thing I ignored last time, or I've been ignoring, is the alternate elevator. It is a longer walk. But it's definitely a safer route. Man, the walk back to Mana sucks. The DLC walkbacks in general suck, except for the one to the Sanctuary Guardian. Like, they're all terrible. The one to and from Artorias is, well, at least that one you can pretty consistently avoid damage. This one, it's kind of a crapshoot. Okay. Okay, you. Oh, wow. 141 is pretty nice. Okay, so just the two-hit combo in general is not safe to try to avoid. Got it. Or try to, even if it goes one into the other, it is not safe to try healing after the two-hit combo at all. Wow. Okay, Leo Ring, you've done me well so far. That was a 3-hit combo. I'm good. I'm glad I recognized that for what it was. I dodged too early, apparently. Okay. That was a long fight. I can tell this is doable, but it's gonna take a while. And it looks like once he gets to like a bit under 2/3 health, he'll start using the Dark Arts. So upon calming down a bit, I realized that I was one shot earlier because I was caught out of a roll and so took counter damage. Okay. So, anything I need to change? It would just be Leo ring. I think the Leo ring's been a good call, because that damage buff has been pretty significant. Ow. Let's make sure we're not at the edge of the arena here. Okay, what are you doing now? Stop using that attack, please. Fuck. That should be good. Good. It has been quite the experience realizing what does and doesn't result in safe window to heal against Manus. Okay. What is your next move? All right, yeah. All right. Let's take that as a good sign that I should back off a bit. Let's see, Township, Sanctuary, Depths, Undead Parish. Let's go say hello to Goff. And just regret everything with this boss. Honestly, seeing the damage against Nito, I was like, oh no. Shh. Okay. I also love how the command in this game to slide down a ladder will cause you to, like, let go of the ladder and fall. I think in Dark Souls 3. Real dick move in that game. So we said hello to Goff. Leaving Kieran alone. I'll go ahead and activate the Calamite fight, I guess, or the Goff dialogue for Calamite. Doggy? Doggy? What? Oh, good. They took extra counter damage there. That wasn't worth it. What? Don't like it when the game does shit like that. Okay, this one's turn. These are very rat-like dogs. Okay. Of course you dropped red titanite chunks. Let's just wait for Calamite to show up. There we are. And then, I guess I'll give this one more go. Let's see. Once again, we'll just head down. I don't like the way that sometimes this controller will cause me to just start walking when I'm trying to run. Or it'll cause me to like start doing that when I mean to be doing like this. Alright, here we go. Nice try. Really? Crap. Alright, what are you doing now? It looks like he's... I feel like he's baiting me to slam on me whenever I'm not ready. Okay. Now what's your next move? Ow. I think what's bothering me is like I can make one mistake and recover from it. I can't make two mistakes in short order and expect to be fine. Whew. Great. Okay. Huh. Okay. This long sword is so short. Great. I was stun locked. Yeah, Manus is difficult. Difficult enough that I honestly am going to consider holy shit. I actually avoided that. Hard enough that I might consider in future playthroughs to like do Lautrec's full quest line just so that I have 2 rings of favor and protection. Because he'll drop one when you invade him with the blue eye orb, and then when you can find a corpse that is in the upper levels of the ONS room that will also have one. That one feels so abstract. It feels a little abstract to dodge it. Okay. Alright, what's your next move? Ooh. For a moment I thought I waited too long. Okay. I'm gonna have to shape up if I want to actually beat this guy. Jesus. All right. What's his next move? I fucking pressed the button just a touch too late, apparently. Okay. All right, one more time. This is making me not want to do these sorts of challenges, though, because it really is not that far off from what I was talking about before, with it feeling almost like a assembly line sort of level of, like, I have to be paying attention to what I'm doing to an extent that just feels unreasonable. Like, it's not a very fun experience if the streamer isn't just raging out completely by this point. And this is one of those things where I don't want to rage out. I don't want to let that part of my personality come through and let the nastiness out. Not quite, Manus. What are you doing now? $141 damage at a time, at most. Okay. That seemed a little questionable to me. At least I'm clearly getting better at this fight here. Alright, what are you doing now? That's not good. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's just a little bit of a fuck you from him. Imagine going for like a no-hit run and then he does something like that to you. Okay, what are you doing next? Now what? I need to get an opportunity to heal. Thank you. I need an opportunity to heal again. Cool. We're almost halfway there. Get away from that corner. All right, we've crossed the halfway point. What are you doing now? What's next? Oh, fuck. I've never seen him make that transition that quickly before. All right. I think there I need to step away. That was close. Oh, man. How much humanity do I have to work with? 8 plus... Right, so 400 versus like, what, 414, 417? I think the extra damage from the Leo ring has been worth it. Rare use of the Leo ring, honestly. I gotta say, this is way harder than a solo level 1 run. If your only criteria is solo level 1, but you're still allowed to pick a different weapon and upgrade your weapon and all that stuff, this is harder. But it's like very arbitrarily so. I don't know. So I'm gonna probably make a run around to go ahead and just kill the sorcerer. And we're gonna start from the sorcerer's ledge at the beginning of the next stream. So while I go off and do that, thank you for watching. Have yourself a fantastic evening, and I'll see you when I see ya. Hopefully we can finish this run next stream. Honestly, I was hoping to finish it this stream, but Manus has been terrible.